The first 18 years of my life were spent growing up in Royal Oak, Michigan. But then I moved to the desert Southwest. I realized I had to bloom where I was planted, and that is when I started falling in love with all the flavors the Southwest had to offer. That is why I was so excited when Kraft came up with this new cooking cream, the Santa Fe blend, because in this one convenient container, Kraft has packed it full of flavors. We have our Philadelphia cream cheese to add the rich and velvety textures, but then they pack it full of robust flavors of the Southwest. We have red bell peppers, we have jalapenos, chipotles, and of course a little splash of lime. Everything you need to create the perfect Santa Fe Southwest meal. So today I would like to offer a wonderful recipe that me and my family love. It has all the flavors that we call home. Today we're going to make some Santa Fe chicken tacos with some avocado cream. Doesn't that sound wonderful? So let's go ahead and get started. Now I have a large fry pan here on some medium-high heat, and I want to add about a tablespoon of oil to the bottom of that pan. Now I want to take my julienne chicken strips. This is a pound of boneless, skinless chicken breast that's been cut into thin pieces, and we're going to put that right into the pan. Our chicken is now starting to brown, so we need to add a half of a green bell pepper that's been cut into slices just like that chicken. We're also going to add one medium onion that has been sliced the same way in thin little slices. We're going to continue cooking this over a medium-high heat for about 3 more minutes. These onions and pepper give this chicken so much flavor. I just love the way they smell when they're cooking. So right now, let's go ahead and add some more flavor to this. Let's season this up. So what we want to do is to add 2 cups of water right into the pan, and then 1 package of your favorite dry taco seasoning. Now what we're going to do is bring this to a boil, and then we're going to keep on stirring this, making sure that all that water evaporates. And when the chicken is nice and brown and those vegetables look nice and brown, it's time to take it off the stove and go to the next step. Look at how wonderful that chicken looks. You know, when you cook chicken like that with all that water, you really make all those flavors of the onions and the peppers and that seasoning really get into that chicken. It makes it so nice and tender. If you've never tried cooking chicken like this, you've got to give it a try. Now we want to go ahead and add another layer of flavor. We want a little bit of freshness here. So I'm going to use a lime. Now when I think of the desert Southwest or Santa Fe, I always think of lime juice. So I'm just going to go ahead and give this a little squeeze. We want to get a good tablespoon or so out of our limes. Sometimes, depending on the time of the year, limes can be, real dry, so maybe you need several depending on what kind of limes you picked up. These are nice and juicy today, so I think 1 lime is going to do me. I'm just going to squeeze that on top, give this a stir, and now it's time to make our avocado cream. Really, this is so simple because of this cooking cream. You know, this cooking cream is so full of all those wonderful, bold Santa Fe flavors. You know, kind of like we get in a restaurant, our favorite Mexican restaurant. So really, we don't have to add too much to this to make it fantastic, because it's already fantastic. But today, I am going to kick it up a little bit, and we're going to add some avocado. So I want to show you how easy it is to peel an avocado and to dice it. Because, there's all these fancy tools on the market that you can buy to do this, but I think they're kind of silly because this could not be easier. Once we just make a cut all the way around this avocado, because there's a large pit or big seed in the middle, we're just going to score it around the outside and then twist. Now we're left with the 2 halves, and with the edge of our knife, we just want to push into that pit and turn it, and out it comes, just like that. Now we're going to use the tip of our knife, and we're just going to make score lines from the top to the bottom, just like so, and then across. Now all we want to do is use our thumbs, and we're just going to slowly peel out all those little diced pieces of avocado. Now that was quite easy. Now using a potato masher or a fork, I'm going to go ahead and mash up all that diced avocado. Now it's time to add our cooking cream. So all we're going to do is take this rich velvety sauce full of all those wonderful flavors and just spoon it right into the bowl. Now, after giving this a quick mix, we'll be ready to assemble these delicious Santa Fe chicken tacos with avocado cream. To assemble these tacos, it is quite easy. All we need to do is start with 8 flour tortillas. I went ahead and put mine in the microwave to slightly warm them for 30 seconds. Now I'm going to take 1/8 of that chicken mixture and put it right down the middle. And now I'm going to add my avocado cream. You know, this cream is wonderful because it takes the place of the guacamole, the cheese, the sour cream, and the salsa. Just one wonderful cream. You know, this cream is also good to serve along with chips as a dip. Just a little something to think about. Now I have my tacos on my plate. I think it's time to give these wonderful Santa Fe tacos a little try. I love that avocado cream. It is so delicious. And that chicken is so moist and tender. Now that it's been cooked down with all those peppers and onions and seasoning mix, this really makes a special taco. You know, I hope you try this and bring some of my home into your home. You know, our family is what we make of it. It can be our children, it can be our relatives, and it can be friends too. Basically, family is where the heart is. It's what you make of it. So I hope you celebrate your family and celebrate your comfort foods. Maybe this one will become one of your new ones.